Hello everyone, and welcome to my EastEnders Soap Today channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Dyer and Kellie Bright, two EastEnders, have reconnected for a unique charitable endeavor. The former co-stars posted a video of their recent reunion, in which Bright tried to teach Dyer a new talent, to Instagram in what may be the most wholesome post ever. Thus, I attempted to impart my knowledge of granny square crocheting to an official Dyer at this point. She wrote, "Bless him, it was a struggle to say the least because he didn't have his bins with him," as the caption for the photo. However, I also have his autograph card and square, which will be included in one of the blankets, which in October you will be able to enter to win. Details will appear later. I am incredibly appreciative of his participation and willingness to change things. Dyer's Granny Square will help fund a new initiative that Bright and Solving Kids Cancer UK are running. Fans are urged to submit a granny square that has been crocheted and is ready to be sewed into a blanket as part of the Crochet for Kids Cancer initiative. Each blanket will have two squares, one by Bright and one by another famous person. Later in the year, the blankets will be available for purchase. In the recordings, Dyer could be seen straining to follow Bright's instructions as she carefully demonstrated different stitches to him. Despite not sharing a screen since Dyer's departure from EastEnders in 2022, fans were thrilled to see the duo back together. "Oh my God, Mick and Linda back together made my summer face with open mouth, smiling face with heart eyes, face with tears of joy," one person said. "Above all, it's fantastic to see you two together once more. Red heart, the chemistry you two have naturally is remarkable, even off film. Missing each other on screen. Love to you both, heart suit," another person commented. "Like the majority of comments, it's good to see you two back together." A third said, "Let it be on EastEnders too, and I'll start watching it again." Tonight, July 25th, EastEnders spoilers mention Lauren and Martin's worries over Rice, but Sonia is not impressed. This week, Rice, a nice person turned murderer, shocked viewers by killing his wife Debbie, who had put him into a coma, all because of financial difficulties. However, Rice has already made a few Walford residents uneasy, and they don't hesitate to express their concerns to Sonia. But will Sonia pay attention to tonight's EastEnders spoilers? Tonight's spoilers for EastEnders, Lauren and Martin are both worried about Rice. The news that Sonia is trying to sell her house to get money to help her and Rice out of their financial bind does not sit well with Martin and Lauren. After learning that she is expecting their kid, Sonia is keen to assist Rice raise some money since he owes thousands in unpaid care home fees. Additionally, Sonia eagerly prepares a supper for Rice in tonight's EastEnders spoilers. But then things drastically change. On EastEnders, Sonia ejects Martin and Lauren. Tonight on EastEnders, when Sonia is preparing the dinner, Lauren and Martin quickly show up to share their genuine emotions for Rice. Sonia smacks each of them and throws them out, furious. Tonight's EastEnders spoilers, Chelsea begs Penny. When Chelsea in EastEnders finds out about Penny's behavior, she is horrified as well. Boss Phil demoted Chelsea after discovering she was drinking at work this week. Penny quickly secured Chelsea's position as bar manager at Peggy's. Tonight's EastEnders spoilers show Chelsea pleading with Phil to be given her job back. But how will their friendship be impacted by this? According to tonight's EastEnders spoilers, while Rice keeps conniving Sharon, who is naive, Phil Mitchell starts to worry that something might be wrong. Phil approaches them both while Sharon consents to give the frantic accountant more cash. Will he find out about Rice's activities? Elaine finds something disturbing elsewhere as Linda still has trouble maintaining her sobriety. Tommy and Kat go into yet another heated argument as he persists in his misbehavior. Penny and Chelsea form a collaboration in the interim. Tonight's spoilers for EastEnders, Phil detects a rat. Seeking a way out of their financial bind, Sonia and Rice look for more work. Rice is successful in landing a temporary position at Fox and Hair with Kim. Afterwards, he queries Sharon over the unpaid balance. Phil, puzzled, listens in on the conversation he overhears. Rice is overjoyed at the boxing den when Sharon offers to settle her outstanding bill. But Phil demands to know what's going on when he gets there. Sharon acknowledges that she may have lately lost sight of the accounts as Rice creeps out of the room. Will Phil find out about Rice's activities? Linda and Sharon had a heart-to-heart regarding Dean and the upcoming hike. Later, while Linda is wrapping a gift for Lexi, Elaine offers her another motivational speech. She notices a little vodka bottle that is empty, which worries her. Tommy decides not to work throughout the summer and attempts to persuade Phil and Kat to reconcile. When she informs Tommy that she and Phil are never, ever getting back together, a fight breaks out as she arrives. She sends Tommy home as she and Phil continue their heated argument. When they are by themselves, Kat and Tommy engage into yet another heated dispute. Penny and Ravi clash when Avani takes a shirt from her stall. She then laments to Chelsea about her lack of employment opportunities. Upon discovering her prior experience in marketing, Chelsea requests that she oversee a unique evening at Peggy's. Since killing Keanu to save her buddy, she has been unable to cope and has turned to alcohol. In the gripping Christmas Day special, the six decided to conceal the body and remain silent about their part in Keanu's demise. They decided they needed a scapegoat to put the blame for the murder on when Phil Mitchell began to suspect the women of their misdeeds. Linda chose to inflict her misfortune on her brother-in-law Dean Wicks. Since he sexually assaulted her in 2014, she has been seeking retribution against him, and she viewed this as her chance to put him behind bars, though not for his actual offense. Pretending to be there to rekindle her relationship with Dean, Stacy assisted in smuggling the murder weapon into his apartment. Officers quickly apprehended him after discovering the meat thermometer in his residence. However, Dean is aware that he was set up, and even though he is currently incarcerated, he is working on a dark project of his own. Future scenes will see Linda rattled when Fraser, Dean's associate, shows up at her bar and tries to pressure her into taking a poor bargain. After being left bewildered and terrified, the Vic landlady reverts to drinking in order to cope. She goes to Jack for guidance on Dean's impending trial, which she has been dreading because she thinks she will be revealed as the real murderer when the evidence is shown. As Linda's concern over the issue worsens and she starts to feel like she's going to lose it, she spirals farther into drinking. After receiving 2 letters of blackmail from an unidentified source, she finally loses it in public and begins anguishedly blaming regulars at the Vic for delivering them to her. Watchers will have their first glimpse of the Walford resident, who goes by Anonymous, visiting Dean Wicks in jail and carrying out his orders in EastEnders while Johnny tries to calm her down. Rice Caldwell of EastEnders has been concealing the murder of his late wife Debbie, but many are certain he is concealing a much deeper secret. After watching some recent episodes of EastEnders, fans are conjecturing about Rice Caldwell's and his late wife Debbie's troubled background. The most recent visit to Albert Square took place on Tuesday, July 30th, and can be viewed on iPlayer. Johnny Freeman's character, the financially troubled accountant Rice, was seen trying to hide Debbie's murder, played by Jenny Meyer, in an effort to lessen his mounting financial problems. But when Rice met her parents Brenda and Hugh, played by Nicola McAuliffe and Michael Burton Shaw, respectively, they seemed suspicious of their daughter's sudden death, which worried Rice. Rice panicked and introduced Sonia as his tenant after Brenda questioned Sonia Fowler, Natalie Cassidy, and pressed for explanations on why Debbie's health was declining so quickly. The grieving parents subsequently went to tea in Albert Square, but Sonia was furious at Rice's ongoing duplicity and insisted that their connection remain secret, according to the Daily Star. Rice attempted to comfort Sonia by promising to quit lying, but Brenda entered the kitchen at a time of solace and saw them share a close embrace. Rice said that he hadn't intended to fall in love with Sonia when they told Debbie's parents about their relationship. He also regretted that Debbie's stroke and her coma had also been robbed of his life. Hugh was sympathetic to the couple, but Brenda accused Rice of never having truly loved Debbie. Sonia defended Rice, saying that Rice was more present than her own parents, which upset the visiting couple. Rice falsely convinced Hugh that he had everything under control when Hugh confronted him about falling behind on care home bills before they departed. Brenda and Hugh stopped at the cafe as Rice and Sonia were celebrating Martin Fowler's, James' birthday. Here, they heard Teddy Mitchell, Roland Manukian, and Sharon Watts, Letitia Dean, discussing Rice's dubious business endeavors. Later, the enraged duo grabbed Rice and revealed that they had been routinely transferring money into Debbie's account for her care payments, a fact that Sonia was unaware of, accusing him of stealing her money to pay for her IVF procedure. Sonia was shocked by Rice's dishonesty and wanted to confront him about it, but she insisted that he apologize to Brenda first. With complete mistrust for Rice's entire character, Brenda addressed him without restraint and said, "Debbie got wise to you in the end. She used to phone me up and tell me about your annoying little ways." Thanks for watching. If you like this video, so please don't forget to subscribe my channel and don't miss any update.